Okie dokie. So I think I'm live. So let me just go to my Discord. I'm just going to deafen you for 2 secs. All right, my beautiful noobs. We are now playing Remnant 2. So this is not the usual kind of game that we sort of look at. Before we get our backs broken by the first boss, let's talk about what we're going to do. I'm just laying up the stream. I'm in with Nima. Remnant 2 is a third-person Souls-like shooter. It's made by Gunfire Games. What have they done? They're the same team behind Remnant, From Ashes and Darksiders 3. So it's Dark Souls, but with guns. I've built my character already. Don't know what to expect. I'm going to just jump straight into it, really. Have a look at what the game is, what it's about. Have a look at some of the stuff around how to move, how to fight, and maybe a bit of the story. And then we're going to jump in with Nima and explore the different realms. I think the game's built around procedurally generated worlds as well, so not every instance will be different, so we can't plan what we're going to do. There's going to be new dungeons, enemies. I think this game's been around for a couple of years now, is it? Or is it? Well, I don't know what the date. I need to have a look at that. So, developed by Gunfire Games, published by Gearbox Publishing, released in 23. There you go. Popular modern co-op Souls-like, features archetype classes such as Gunslinger, Handler, Challenger, Hunter. Everyone with its own abilities, so we'll experience some of that. We've got crafting, weapons, mods, rings, relics, all that sort of stuff. So there's replayability, and it's a co-op. So looking forward to that. So this is the old boys. This is me and Nima, and this is going to be Remnant 2. So we will just jump in and say hello to Mr. Nima. All right, Nima. We've just done the intro, talked about the game, who's published it. What do you think so far, buddy? Right. Yeah. Right. Okay. So I've just been playing Witchfire, and the gunplay in that didn't feel realistic. So I was running around with like a crossbow. Obviously, this is not this game, so I don't really get too hung up on that. But I was running around with like a crossbow, which was almost like a grenade launcher, and then I had what can I describe as an SMG that fired little cannonballs. So there was a little bit of recoil on it, but the movement was like too smooth, and the gunplay didn't feel real. It was fun. Don't get me wrong. So how's this? What's this like in terms of? Because me and you play a lot of realistic military sims. Do you know what I mean? What's this like in terms of the gunplay? Right. Yeah. Right. Okay. Yeah. Right. Okay. Right. Okay. And is there any? Is there like obviously in Witchfire I had a bit of magic with me, and this looks. I don't know. It's sort of like a zombies, isn't it? So has this got any abilities or anything like that in it that you've seen so far? Yeah. 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 Okay. Right. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Oh, right, okay. Yeah, 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 yeah. I don't know what the Grimoire aesthetic is. You have to explain that one to me. Oh shit! Yeah, 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 yeah. I know what you mean. I know what you mean. Right. Okay. Not realistic. Yeah, 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 yeah. So the videos I was watching earlier on it was around the humour and stuff like that. It seemed very like the character humour, if you know what I mean, seemed very dry and playful, and that fit in with the aesthetic of the game, sort of thing. So I'm looking forward to that as well. Yeah, 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 yeah. Okay. Right. Okay. Right. I'm going to load in now. Then see. So I've got to do. Let me set this recording as well. So I've got to do the mission itself. There's like a introduction mission. Then yeah, I'm guessing. All right. Okay. Right. Okay. And can I skip these cutscenes? So I watched these cutscenes earlier, but I didn't go through the dungeon door. Okay. So let's do that. So I like the look of it as well, dude. It's got a bit of oh, what's it called? Last of Us sort of look. Okay. Yeah. And did that, so did you do that again after the intro, or did you do that just before the intro? Right. Yeah. So I've set mine up. Yeah. Yeah. Right. Okay. Yeah. Agreed. Yeah. All right. Okay. I don't mind sticking on. Just carry on. I'll just I'll if I've got any questions, I can ask it. If that's all right with you. Yeah. 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 That's fine. All right. So I've got to find a key to get in this building. Yeah, it does feel arcadey. Movement's all right though. Third person as well, so you'll like that kind of game, I'm guessing. Right, okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, there's no animation, is it? It's just flipping over. Like 1 minute it's on my back, and the next minute it's in my hand. Yeah, I can believe. I can believe. I think when I'm oh wait a minute, inventory, and then how do I use that then? Two. It's, I've got some meds. I'm just figuring out how to use them. talking to someone, but I'm next to her. Have you watched any videos on this? Because there was, I don't know if he's called Old Dude or something, but he was playing it with someone, and it was just the banter they had between them during the game was very sarcastic, and I thought it was quite. That's what made me interested in it. Yeah. All right. Okay. Okay. Right. Okay. Well, a chat mentioned it to me out of the syndicate group, and he was asking me. Cause obviously, you know what I'm like with playing games and getting games. He was like, "This is maybe one you need to look at," and I was like, "Okay, I'm not bothered at the moment." But then I'd watched a couple of videos on it, and I thought, you know what? It's different to what I usually play. I might give it a whirl. Yeah, 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 yeah. I'm looking for something with a story though. That's what. So I'm loving the extraction shooters, but I just want, and that's why I'm looking forward to 1.0 because obviously we're going to have Tarkov with a story, you know, and I just miss games with a bit of a. You've got to do something for a reason, and you're finding out more and all that sort of stuff. So, so yeah, I can see me playing something like this. Yeah, and I'm looking forward to Grey Zone as well because it's going down that route with the next update, the big update they're doing. So they're starting to add bosses, trader story, and actual lore missions. So fingers crossed, I'm going to get a bit of a story in that as well. Did you play it? Right. Okay. So there was a big update in April, May, and they're like the map has got just so much more to do in it now, and the missions there was a lot more missions, and it sort of forced you to explore the map a lot more. So it started feeling like a bigger sort of game than what it was before. But again, because there's not the PvP that Tarkov's got, and there's not the time that Tarkov's had to develop it, it's still in patches. So you like play it for 2 or 3 months, and then there's sort of not much to do. But what I've been doing on it is just wandering around and looking. Oh shit! Yeah,